Hi everyone, my name is Natalie Jackson from Totally Runnable, and we usually work with lots of schools in and around Barnsley and Yorkshire, helping them to measure and close the gender sport gap. But as you know, at the moment we are working with Barnsley Council and Intelligent Health, helping to support schools, primary schools in Barnsley on the Beat the Street game. So if you haven't heard of Beat the Street, where have you been? The beatboxes are out. We have 260 across the Barnsley Borough, and I cannot move for seeing groups of children doing guided walks or out with their parents, or people beating the street, walking, running, scooting or cycling between beatboxes. So thank you for tuning in again to our weekly update. As you know, the point of these sessions is to give a forum for any questions that we've had, for me to answer any questions I've had by email over the week, tell you what's going on with Beat the Street, so what week are we in and where are we going to get to in the next week or two, supporting you to inspire and empower your communities. But I know that there are so many schools out there doing brilliant things, and that a lot of you are way ahead of the game, and I love what you are doing. So if you are one of those schools, congratulations, well done, and please do keep up the fantastic work. If you do have any questions for me, my email address is nat@totallyrunnable.com, or my telephone number is 07738 712 434. So we are now, it is Monday the 21st of June, time is flying. We are in week 2 of the game. So if you remember, there are 6 weeks of the Beat the Street game here in Barnsley. We are running up to the 22nd of July. So if you haven't got quite up to speed with what you're doing at school, you definitely still have chance, but you don't have too much time to go, because those schools who are going to be topping the leaderboard are already out there beating the street, and you need to get catching up with them. And don't forget, there are leaderboards for average number of points per pupil, per person playing for your team. So that's pupils or parents or staff. And there is a total leaderboard. So whether you're a big school or a small school, it's absolutely all to play for. This week we are on Go Travel Week. So we are up till the end of Wednesday. We are still on Go Travel. So you get bonus points for commuting hours. So double points are open on all the beatboxes across Barnsley between 7 and 9 a.m. and 3 to 6 p.m. every day. Next week from Thursday, we will be into our Go Active Week. So Go Active is encouraging us to try new and different activities. If we are walking to beatboxes, maybe we could try a jog, or maybe we could try a cycle or using a scooter. Or maybe we could go a bit further. It's about getting active and getting more active and seeing how far we can push those boundaries within the game. So have fun and yeah, be extra active in Go Active Week. In terms of additional updates, so we do have additional support to be given to schools. A bit of a leaderboard update. I've just checked the leaderboard, so as of hot off the press, on the average points leaderboard, we have the Mill topping the table with 345 points average per player. That is phenomenal. So much so that people have been questioning, what are the Mill doing? How are they doing this? I have spoken today to the team over at the Mill, and it has been absolutely brilliant to hear what they are doing. They are absolutely 100% behind the game. They are going on guided walks with classes, multiple walks a day. They have staff out at lunchtimes. They have parents beating the street in the day while the children are at school. They even are looking at an after school club. I don't want to give away their secrets, but hopefully we will have somebody from the Mill on in the next couple of weeks to tell us a bit more about the amazing stuff that they're doing. West Meadows are coming in second currently with 303 points average. Royston St John coming up in third with 286 points. So there is a strong St Mary's Academies Trust vibe going on in those top 3 at the moment. In terms of total points, the Mill are topping the table still on both points. So they are asking for somebody to give them some competition. Worsbrook coming in second, and Shawlands coming in third. So some big hitters from last time we played the game as well, also up there in the mix. So there is very much all to play for. In terms of additional support that Totally Runnable are able to offer schools, we do have additional support we can give. We will be reviewing the leaderboards in the next couple of days and contacting schools about maybe coming and helping you out with some guided walks with classes or anything else you think might be useful to engage your pupils, your staff, your school communities. If you are contacted by our team, don't be offended. It absolutely is not because you are in trouble in any sort. It is really because we are hoping that we can give you a bit of support to engage your communities. So look out for those if you do feel like you're further down the leaderboards and you might want a bit of extra help boosting yourselves up them. Contact list wise, I do still have people adding their names to my contact list. Obviously, we have over a month to go of the game, so there is a lot more to come from Beat the Street, and then we will move into the following phase following the game is a sustain phase. We'll be looking at how we can sustain all the brilliant activity levels that we've been doing so far. So if you do want to be informed about that, be up to speed on everything that's going on schools wise, let me know. My email address is nat@totallyrunnable.com, and I can add you to my mailing list. Don't forget to mark my email address as not spam to make sure I don't go into your junk folder. Next week, as I say, we are moving into Go Active from Thursday, so make sure you're aware of that and make sure you're letting everybody know within school about that. In terms of my next contact with you, I will be sending out an email any second now with the update for the week. If you have any questions, just reply to that email or email me or give me a call. Next week's call is Monday, the 28th of June at 4 p.m. You're welcome to come on live, or I'll send the recording out as I have done this week. My last thing, the top tip for this week. So schools who are doing really, really well in the points at the moment have all done this. So this is a reminder for a top tip. Make sure that you get your parents to register their cards. So every parent in their parent pack has been given a letter about the Beat the Street game and a card. Children would usually have fobs unless we run out, and in which case children have ended up with cards, but mostly children will have fobs and adults will have a card. The more registrations of those cards that you get, the more points that you will be able to get, particularly for your school. So at primary school age, we wouldn't expect masses and masses of children other than at school to be going out and doing Beat the Street on weekends or evenings, but actually they may want to go out with their parents, with their families, with their grandparents, somebody to have that adult card with them. And if their parents are taking them and not getting the points themselves, you are missing out on effectively double points for all of those beat boxes. So top tip for this week is just a reminder, ask your parents in however you can. So whether that's teachers asking them directly face to face, whether it's an online system that you've got to send them a reminder, whether it's an email, whether it's a newsletter, what way do you have to remind parents to register their cards? If you are a school who have run out of cards, don't have any spare ones, and you would like some more, you have parents asking, which I know some schools have, just drop me an email, nat@totallyrunnable.com. I do have some spare cards and I can drop them into you. So that's it from me. If you do need anything from me, you know how to get in touch with me, but I hope you are all super busy, having a really fun time playing Beat the Street. If you feel like you aren't able to take advantage of the game as much as you would have liked to, please do get in touch. And I'll see you next week. Bye.